welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, then my name is Esgy and this is Derin. He's a chubby bear, and if you do follow us on our vlogs, then you are probably aware of us already and know us anyway. But if you don't, you can always subscribe down below and you can watch us in our daily vlogs. Today I'll be talking about baby's emotional, social and physical development alongside his sleep, eating and nappy routine changes. So I'll be talking about them too. And then after I'll go on to my 2 months postpartum update. And I have my phone here only because I have made some notes and I'll be looking at it so that I don't forget or miss out on anything. So are we ready? Yes? Alright, talking about his senses now, vision. He is able to see, well, this is what the books say, up to 60 centimeters now. If I put him on a sofa and the TV's all, well, that's like nearly 2.5 meters away, he can actually watch the TV. I don't know if he can see it very neat or blurry, I still don't know that, but he does look at the TV. And when you are close to him, he does have eye to eye with you. He looks at you and he starts to smile at you. He also loves looking at the mirrors. So if I have the camera on him and turn the viewfinder to his face, then he will just watch himself. So he can actually follow around. So if I was to move like this very slowly, obviously not fast, then he'll watch me. He'll just move his eyes along with me. Or if he's lying down and I'm stood up to go, then I'll watch him to see if he's actually watching me and following me around. He started doing that already. I thought that this development started at 3 months, but I can see that he started doing that already. About his hearing, he has been a very good listener from birth. He has loved listening to people. So you can talk to him for hours. He will just listen. If anything, you'll put him down, and if you don't speak to him, then that's when he cries. He would want you to actually look very close to him and just talk to him, like just constantly talk to him, and he listens a lot. Don't you? You're a very good listener. You're a very good listener and you're a chatterbox yourself. What I do sometimes when I need to clean the house or when I just need to get ready myself, I open YouTube and put some nice nursery rhymes on. He actually listens to it. He loves music. I don't know whether it's because when I was pregnant to him, I kept listening to the music. I love music myself. When he gets very stressed or like whingy, then I open the music that I used to listen to while I was pregnant, and I can see that it reassures him and he just stops whinging and he will just listen to the music and start looking at the ceiling. About his gross motor skills, that's the large body parts of him. He's, as you can see, like his hands is always on the move, like he's constantly kicking, like constantly doing this. A little video, I'll put it up right now if you can see. Over here, he's actually hitting me because he's constantly flicking his hands everywhere. Aren't you? You're constantly moving, constantly moving. This week, he started to grasp. He'll hold on to my hair, and there's another video of that. He'll hold on to my hair and he wouldn't let go. So when I was reading, it did say that they've developed to grasp something, but they haven't yet learned to let go of it. So what I do is when he does grasp onto something, I gently kind of open his fingers so that he can let go. I love it that he can actually grasp now and he's touching my hair. He's so cute, isn't it? He's so cute. We are still having tummy time from time to time because he usually likes sleeping on his front anyway. So when he is very tired and I actually want him to have nice decent 1 to 2 hours sleep, I actually put him on face down. Because I do that, sometimes I don't do tummy time because he can relate that to sleep time. When I do have tummy time with him, he has good head control, so he'll lift his neck up like this and he does turn it from side to side, but he still can't yet hold it still, so he won't hold it more than, what, 2 seconds? So I call him floppy head because he's still at that situation where he doesn't know whether to keep it still or let go. Alright, next we will be talking about his emotional development. Now he is a very happy baby. This emotional development kind of links with social development, so I'll just do them together. He loves to be with familiar faces. This week he actually gave his first smile. So you would talk to him and he would actually smile at you, whereas before he used to smile but you never knew what he was smiling at. He loves people. That's because after birth we came straight into a house full of people. So if you do watch my vlogs again, there's a lot of people. We have a lot of extended family that come and visit, so he's constantly in arms, and he's never been alone on the crib or on the sofa alone for more than 5 minutes, because there's always somebody there to interact with him, to carry him. So he loves people. One thing I missed out on his language development. Now when I say language development, you guys might be thinking, he is actually cueing and he is trying so hard to talk. Like, he literally is starting to make sounds. Like, you will talk to him and he will speak back. He will say, like, he will do like, so the tone you talk to him with, he will do the same thing. And what I've learned is when you do speak to a baby, you have to pause and give a break so that they talk back to you. If you constantly speak to them without giving them a chance to speak back, then it may delay their language, their speech and language. There's so much sounds that he comes up with, and also when we're talking to him, we try to do the baby talk, so all that kind of talk. And also what's very nice as well is that babies this young, they love natural sounds. So on YouTube there's something with natural sounds. You open it, so there's sounds of like cars, washing machine, you know, like horns, this, that. It's all the natural, like waves, trees, and he loves it. And that's what we do in the mornings as well. So that's kind of 5 minutes activity that we do with him too. He's 2 months old today, and we had his 2 months immunization, so vaccinations we had today. One of them was rotavirus, the other one was DTaP, HIB, I don't know if I'm saying it right, and the third one was conjugate vaccine. So he had 2 on left and 1 on right leg. It was very, very, very emotional, but I try to stay strong because obviously babies do hear your heartbeats, and if the mummy's heartbeats go up, then they get distressed too. But the only best thing was that I was allowed to nurse him while he had his injections, which kind of reassured him and relaxed him at the time. He did cry about 5-10 seconds on each injections, which was heartbreaking, but he is doing perfectly fine at the moment, and we've been giving him Calpol every 4 hours, which is very good so far, fingers crossed. If you want to watch the whole video, then you can subscribe below and watch in our vlogs. Okay, moving on to his sleeping routine. He hasn't changed that much from his 6 weeks update, so he sleeps perfectly fine 4 to 5 hours straight at night without feeding. After 4 to 5 hours, then he would wake up, I will nurse him, and then he'll go back to sleep another 2 hours. He'll wake up again, I'll nurse him, and then maybe if I'm lucky, then he'll go back to sleep for another hour or 2. So this will start at 11 PM and he would wake up fully at 8:30, 9 PM. So he would have good 9 to 10 hours of sleep at night. But the only bad thing with his morning sleeps is cat nap. So he'll sleep for 5-10 minutes on laps. As soon as I put him down onto his crib or sofa, he will wake up. But if he's very, very, very tired and I can see it in his eyes, then I'll actually put him face down, because I would know that that's him, he's very tired, and he'll go sleep. If I put him back on his back, he does not go sleep. So that's why I kind of put him on his front, so that he does actually sleep. And I am going to have a sleep routine once he's 3 months, so not yet. I'm giving him some more time, some more hugs, cuddles, arms, but after a month, then we'll start a good sleeping routine. His feeding is very good. Because I'm exclusively breastfeeding, he is still feeding 2 to 3 hours on each session. Some days he's much hungrier than the other days, so he'll want to feed every hour, hour and a half. And sometimes if he's had so much, then he would want it every 3 hours. That all depends on the feeding sessions. Sometimes per session, I mean, it would be 5 minutes. Some feeding session is like half an hour, 45 minutes. Some session is just one breast, and then sometimes it's both at the same time. So it's all on demand basically. If he wants more, then he has both breasts. But if it's past 3 hours and he hasn't demanded to feed, then I'll actually give it to him myself. Unless it's at night and he's just sleeping, then I don't touch him until he wakes up. About his poops, he has about 6 to 7 wet nappies per day. When I mean wet, I mean a full bag of nappy is wet. He poops at just once a day now. I don't know why, maybe it's just like a temporary period, but for the past 3 days he's just been pooping once a day. So when we went to his checkup today, the doctor did say that just keep an eye on him, but my health visitor last week said that breastfeeding children can go up to 10 days without pooping, which is another thing. So you know, you have all these like health visitors, midwives, and then doctors, they all say something else. But if he does get distressed, then I'll rub his tummy, I'll do like cycling massages with his legs and encourage him to poop. But he doesn't look distressed anyway. He doesn't look like he's having bellyache, so he's fine for now. We went to his doctor appointment today for his 2 months checkup, and she checked his ears, eyes, full body, chest, back, down, everywhere basically, and she said that he was, oh gosh, it's aching him now. There we go, baby. It's okay. It's okay. It's hurting him now, the injections. We gave him Calpol like an hour ago. But yeah, so she did a full checkup and she said that he was perfectly fine and that he was growing so well, wasn't you? I forgot to mention, he is currently weighing 7.300. So if you watch our 6 weeks update, you would already know that he was very big baby, but he's still on his same centile. So he's on the above 98 centile, and he's doing very well. So his height, it was 58 centimeters, but they haven't checked today, so I don't know how much he's grown in height. But his head circumference is now 39, so it was 36 and now it's 39. He's currently wearing 6 to 9 months clothes, and I can only tell that he's growing from looking at his clothes, and obviously we're changing sizes, which is very cute, but he's getting so huge and I don't want him to grow so quick. He's not a crybaby, and today, like, it's the first literally time we've ever heard him cry for more than 10 seconds, and it was so heartbreaking. And now, like, he doesn't even cry, he just whinges like this and he moves his bottom lip, and that's when you know that he's going to start. So we quickly pick him up and give him so much cuddles so he feels comfortable. His nappies, he was on size 3, so today I brought him 4 packs only because it was on discount. One is size 3 and the other 3 is size 4. Size 4 nappies start from, in Pampers, it starts from 9 kg. So I got him one size 3 and then we'll move him on to size 4, only because he is growing very quick and I think size 4 is going to be much better and much more comfortable for him. Yep, so this is Derin's update. Just one little note that all babies are different and they all develop in their own pace. So please don't compare Derin's development milestones to your baby or any other baby that you know. Every baby does develop at different pace, although you can encourage them to do things, but you can't force them. They will eventually do what's best for them. So talking about me and my postpartum update, emotionally I am much more happier. After where I left off, I'm still the same. I'm happier, so I don't have no tears, no crying, whinging, no nothing like that. I don't get offended easily, so I'm back to normal basically emotionally. Physically, I am still trying to cope with my baby weight. I'm trying to lose my body baby fat, but it's kind of a struggle to do that because I'm exclusively breastfeeding and it's very hard to quickly cut down on food, and I don't want to cut down on food just like that because obviously we need to get extra 400 calories if we're breastfeeding. But if I'm trying to diet, it's not going to work out. But instead what I do is I try to walk every hour with him. It encourages him to sleep in his car seat like that. So when I'm pushing the pram, then he has an hour's sleep while I do an hour exercise. But one bad thing with my eating habits is that I eat a lot of crap food, and I keep saying to myself every morning that I will cut down on them. But like I said, it's a bit of a struggle for me. It's going to take some time for me to do that. But hopefully, by the time we're doing our 3 months update, I may look a bit more skinnier than I do right now. This morning I weighed myself. I am 75 kg. So I've still got to lose a bit of weight to go back to what I was before. Social, I mean, we're happy, aren't we? We have a lot of friends that come over and we're so happy. About my sleep, because he sleeps in my mum's room, I go in bed and have about half an hour to myself, like have my herbal tea and just have a relaxing time, and then I do try to go to sleep exactly at 12 o'clock because I still wake up to express milk at 3 o'clock. So although he's not in my room, I do still wake up to express for the next day because I've started work, and I'm always trying to stock up anyway just in case that something happens and I have low milk supply, so I'm trying to stock them. I wake up at 3 o'clock to express milk, and then I try to go back to sleep, and then he wakes up about 4:30 for his first night feed, and then once I feed him I give him back to my mum, so my mum burps him and puts him down, because if I waste time in doing that, then that means I don't get enough sleep at all. So it's good that my mum takes care of him during the night, which means that I have good amount of sleep, so and then I have good amount of energy to look after him the next day. So now I'll show you my postpartum belly. It doesn't really look that different to my 6-week postpartum belly because I haven't really done much exercise, although I said I will, but we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, when we're doing our 3 months update I'll look a little bit better than I am right now. So this is how it is. I'm still wearing my maternity leggings only because it's more comfortable from the stitches, so I can't wear jeans. But this is how it is from the side, from the front, and the other side. So I must say I do look about 5-6 months pregnant, but we need to lose it, so this is how it is. It doesn't look that good. I have a lot of stretch marks that needs to go away. I have ordered some aloe vera cream to use, and I'll give an update on that later on. But this is my belly, and I have searched on laser treatment, so we'll see how the cream goes. If it doesn't work that well, then I will start searching more in depth about the laser treatment. Thank you for watching, and we love you guys. Please do subscribe below if you want to see more baby updates, and if you want to watch us and our daily vlogs, isn't it, Derin? And we'll see you in our 3 months update. We love you. Thank you for watching. Please do give it a thumbs up if you like it, and share if you think that your friends are interested. Thanks so much. Bye.